Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from November 22nd through the 24th, 2024. This is for Capricorn, last shuffle for Capricorn. Capricorn, just a heads up, we'll be doing a weekly this week and resuming dailies on December 2nd, okay? We have deception and travel. So it seems like where you've been and the path that you're on, you may feel like you're going to be headed in a certain direction and it couldn't be any further from the truth, right? And it looks as though they're saying job well done. So you may feel as though you're headed in a bad place. You may be worried that something is not going to work out for you, or there's certain things that are coming up that seem like a hindrance or a big problem, and it's not. It's just that they're showing that your fears and your worries are not necessarily a problem, but they're deceiving. Your fears are not substantiated, they're not founded. They're asking you to ignore your fears, ignore your worries, ignore the problems that are coming up that you may feel are problems, especially if things are going in the right direction. Then all of a sudden something comes up and you feel like, dang, I can't win for nothing. Like I can't make it. Every time I start on something, this or this happens. They're showing your hard work is paying off, but it doesn't feel that way because of the struggle that you're going through. Queen of Swords over the whole reading speaks a lot about how spirit is not going to let you down, one, but two, that um, there's something about looking at something from a black and white perspective, from seeing it for what it is. They're saying that um, if it's deceptive, if there's deception, right, that would say that the way it looks is different from what it actually is. The Sun, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune is speaking about a situation that changes. It was happy, then there's some unforeseen circumstances coming in. Maybe things, what is it, unpredictable changes come up, but they're actually good. They're actually positive. But it would of course strike a chord of fear in someone's mind and heart. So they're asking you to see it for what it is, that it is just your fears telling you that something is not going to work, that all your hard work is going to end in disaster and defeat. And that's not true. Queen of Wands with the Five of Wands with travel would tell me that you fought long and hard, and that this is more, I know how this sounds, but this is more of a thing where spirit is saying, I'm just testing you, see if you still want it. Do you still, you know what I mean? You have to continue the battle and continue going. You're almost where you need to be, but these are just little minor things cropping up at the end of something, and it's causing you to feel like, I'm not, this is a wash. But it's not true, right? These are good things that are happening, or problems that are coming up that needed to come up so that you could tie up the loose ends before you reach the finish line. That is all that it is what they're throwing out here. 10 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. The honoring path is like everyone's watching you reach the finish line. The honoring path is that everyone's watching you and remembering what you said, that you are up for the challenge, that you're able to handle a lot. You're able to carry the load. You can do this, right? And you say this. The spirit is asking you to say certain things like that to yourself. There's certain things that spirit wants you to say, though, because the honoring path in this would be that no matter how hard things get, especially when things get their hardest, there's certain things spirit wants you to just like continue to say. um, I guess I would say they would want you to continue to keep in mind that you spoke the truth when you said certain things. You may have told people, and you believe this, right? And you need to believe it, whatever it is that you've said, especially if you have started a project, or if you're on a path and you're saying to yourself, I am deeply loved by the universe. I know I'm loved. I know spirit loves me. I know my angels love me. I know my spirit guides love me, right? And you say things like, the universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and to believe. Like if I believe I could do it, and if I believe I can, I believe I can achieve that type of thing. You need to keep saying this, especially towards the end of whatever goals you're trying to reach, or if things are close to the finish line, you need to be saying these things, because spirit does. You are slated to be blessed, right? With the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, these are cards of blessings. But when you have Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords opposing it, that's the deception. Is that you lost, you failed, you're falling apart. And you need to say that you trust the timing of your life. That everything you want comes to you exactly when you need it, not when you want it, but when you need it. It's so important to be in that energy that it's not even funny. right? Because they're saying that you're being watched as you're reaching your finish line or reaching the goal. You are an example. People are applauding you and cheering you on, but they may not be doing it out loud. This may be something where they're just like, you can do it, or they may be this is something where they may give you space while you're going through things and they're not saying anything because they're like, it doesn't matter what I say to Capricorn, they're always going to be worried that they're going to fail. So I'm just going to let them get through it, and I'm going to say it to, on the side that they've got this. There's something about they're just waiting with bated breath. Like, I hope Capricorn makes it. It's going to be a heavy, heavy energy of like you may feel abandoned in some regard. Optimism with the Three of Wands and Death would tell me that your thought process has got to be that there's no more waiting, that I'm celebrating. You have to be optimistic that no matter what, at the end of all of this, you're going to be happy. You have to say these things like, no matter what, I'm going to be happy. No matter what, I believe I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to make it. And if you say it, Spirit's already got it in the bag for you. Things may change around you, but the change is going to be better than anything you ever thought it could be, because the fears are going to tell you that you're going to fail. And your thoughts are telling you that as well, that all this work I put in and here, and this is where I'm at. So Spirit wants to encourage you, and they want you, they're showing me a gold star, which says that you've been through a battlefield throughout your life, especially with travel, especially on whatever this journey is or this goal is. You've been through a battle. You've been through a lot. You've had to be confident in the face of a lot of conflict. So they're rewarding you or letting you know that you've already won. So continue the battle, finish it, because you've won. It's already there. Like, you just have to climb over this hurdle and it's over there. So just climb over the hurdle. We're not going to bring it to you. So you could be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio. Those are the main signs. We also have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aries. Okay, so you could be in a Capricorn Aquarius cusp or a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp here. We have Libra Scorpio cusp or Scorpio Sagittarius cusp you could be dealing with. If you're not dealing with those signs, but you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.